Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome to another channel update. Woo! That's my trying to get my bloody jacket off. So yes, welcome to October. Jesus Christ, we're in October, and we have had an interesting month, to say the least, in terms of September. It's been fairly hectic with work, which is why it's been up and down with certain bits of live streaming as well as content. But regardless, we are here and we are making some stuff. And also, we had the first couple of episodes of Ostfront, which has honestly taken me by surprise at how much people are watching and enjoying it. So I am very much going to be making more episodes, and I'm going to be definitely releasing the remaining episodes of this series, and also going to be releasing slash doing the I'm definitely going to be considering some future content as well. There's definitely a few mods I can use that would make an interesting series for sure. And so yeah, and any feedback at all for that, always greatly appreciate that. In terms of Empire as well, we finally finished that series, so I'm currently working on creating an episode for like the summarization, which is more like just kind of trying to make a point, and sort of it's more like a vlog slash thing saying how I won't go into spoilers, but all I'll say is that it's going to be, I'm going to try and keep it as objective as possible whilst also highlighting the issues in that realm and kind of making a summarization thing, because good God, I've been wanting to get some I've been very much keen on getting some much-needed vengeance against the terrible public order that game had, and oh my god, was it irritating. So yes, no, I will be having some words in that realm for sure. But still, I'm hoping you guys enjoyed that series, and hopefully looking forward to something in the future in regards to that, whatever it may be. So going on to some things for obvious things is it's October, which means it's my birthday. Yes, and it's going to be a big one, 32. Yes, I will be 32 years old this month, and Jesus Christ, it's yeah, this particular birthday is going to be a big one in more than just the fact that I have now the age of an MP40 magazine capacity. Um, it's going to be a big one because so I haven't told this story before, and I feel like it's possibly. I'm not telling this story to try and gain sympathy points. I'm just telling it because this is what's happening. So I'm making this one a bit of a bigger one because, obviously, for context as well, I am going to be away for a couple of days going on around the what was it? I'm going to be going away for a couple of days around the time of the CitizenCon event, which is due to start around the 18th and 19th of October. So that particular event, which if you haven't heard of CitizenCon, it's a really cool in-person event where you get to sort of celebrate the latest things with Star Citizen, as well as see what the future may hold for the game. So around that time frame, I'm actually going to be going in person to that event. I've always wanted to go to an event like that, so I got the tickets, and I'm making this a big thing. And what's even better is the fact that it's actually happening around my birthday, which I'm like, woo! So I'm basically going to spend a number of days. I'm going to be spending some time with not only the Star Citizen community, which is a fantastic community, but also I'm going to be meeting up with some friends of mine, both in Star Prime, the org I'm with, and also my very good friend Nimbus, one of my best friends. I've not seen him since 2017, and we're going to be going to the event together, which is going to be pretty awesome. And I'm going to make this thing a massive event. And the reason, kind of going back to the context of this, is because I'm treating this like the 30th birthday I never got, because a couple years ago I had some around this time. To be fair, around this time. A couple years ago, I was suffering from some severe problems with gallstone issues. My gallbladder slash things was flaring up, and it was causing me unimaginable pain. Like, I couldn't breathe, I was sweating, I was barely coherent. I had to at one point drive myself to the hospital because I was told the ambulance was going to be like 3 hours away. Even though I described to the person on the 111 and the 999 call that I was barely coherent and in agonizing pain. And I basically, at the time, I wasn't entirely sure what it was, but it basically, when they told me about the whole thing, they were like, right, well, given the symptoms you've described and everything else, we think it could be to do with gallbladder stuff. So we need to have a CAT scan because the bloods and everything says that something definitely happened to you and your whole body decided to go into almost basically not shut down, but like your body basically shocked. Something happened which made it go, "Ah!" And it kind of had a moment. So we need to scan you to make sure that there's no residue gallstones that are going to be impeding elements. So I had to have my first ever CAT scan, which was fun. And they were like, "Oh, okay." So I was like, "Oh, yeah, no, that's fair enough. That, you know, thankfully it's not a problem." Oh yeah, I'll save that for another time. But no, yeah. So basically, I was told to, you know, go have a CAT scan. I'm like, that's fair enough. And then they're like, so we need you to do it on this day. And I'm like, this day, right? Okay, that's my birthday. And they're like, yes. Unfortunately, that's the only day we have available for that. And I'm like, no, that's fine. That's completely fine. So I, for a good portion of my birthday, was in hospital having a CAT scan on my 30th. And I'll hold my hands up and say that it isn't entirely the hospital's fault, nor, well, to be fair, it's my body's fault than anything, but aside from that. But the other thing, which was a thing, was I didn't really organize it. I'm not really great at organizing things, to be fair, so it's partly my fault because I didn't actually plan or do anything. I was kind of distracted with pain issues previously, but I also could have done something, so whatever. But I ended up spending the day more or less completely on my own. Which is not a good way to celebrate one's third decade. So that fucked me mentally more than I realized. And as such, which led to other things, but that's aside the point. So basically, this particular thing, so the next following year, I was like, I need to not be doing that again. So I then spent that time with my family, and this year is going to be what I'm going to call the year to basically my 30th, my basically the 30th birthday I never got. So that's why I kind of went all out on the tickets. That's why I've gone all out on some other stuff, because it's like, I want to make this a thing. And I'm really hoping that it's going to become a really awesome thing. And I'm looking forward to it as much as possible for that. So this particular event, I'm very much keen on doing, and also seeing my best friends and everything, which is going to be great. So in terms of content for that particular event, I obviously won't be around to do live streams, but I will try and make sure that there is content being released and scheduled and everything, so that shouldn't be affected. If I can bring a camera or something and try and take some photos, if they will allow it, that'll be great. If not, then obviously we're just going to have to just say, like, well, I can talk about my experiences and say what's been going on and other jazz, because I have been I'm really liking, that. Obviously I'm a big fan of Star Citizen, so for me, talking about Star Citizen is something that, for some reason, I can never get around to fucking doing in a recording sense, but I can do it in a live streaming sense, and things have been going pretty well with that so far, so that's pretty awesome. Speaking on live streaming, going into the segue, that stuff, yeah. So in terms of live streams, I will be focusing on Star Citizen, which I will actually be going into live streaming tomorrow as well, at the time of this recording, which will be the Tuesday, the 1st of October. I'll probably be going live on the Wednesday, which I'll put in the community notes as well. Yes, we'll be doing live streams primarily in Star Citizen to try and sort of offset certain things. But I will also be doing, I'm planning on also doing around the time of the 21st, depending on what day that falls on. What is that day? Is that like a weekend? That's when I'm coming back. Oh boy. Yeah, that's when I'm coming back from, that's the time I'm coming back from my holiday, which is fun. But basically, the day that I come back from CitizenCon is the launch of the Factorio expansion known as Space Age, which of course is oh Jesus Christ. So yeah, oh, Jesus Christ, fuck me, eh? Yeah, no, my big plan is obviously to get the Factorio Space Age on release / to get it, because that is the next big thing, which I am very, very keen on doing. It is, I am very keen on that because it looks so so good. I haven't played Factorio in a long time. Like, I want to say I haven't actually played it. I haven't played it at all in almost a year. I want to say maybe I'm just looking to see when I last. Okay, so yeah, we're coming up to a proper playthrough is about a year, but I dipped onto it like around April time, so I've not played it in God knows how long. And I haven't made a serious attempt at a playthrough as well. So I am very much keen on doing this one because this particular playthrough I'm very excited for. It's the space age exploration one where we get to go to different planets, we get to do some really cool things, and I get to build up a big factory. I'm going to keep it fairly vanilla, obviously, but there may be certain things that I might take. I think the one thing I'm definitely taking is my grapple gun, because Jesus Christ, I am very much keen on that. But no, this whole thing is a really, really awesome thing, and I'm very much keen on making my own little playthrough on that. So I look forward to seeing more of that in the future, which is awesome. I'll be obviously alternating as well between Star Citizen and, in terms of live streams, between Star Citizen and such things as Factorio, but I do want to do more. I do want to do like a live Let's Play of that. I was anticipating Guild Wars lasting longer than it actually did, because I'm like, this is taking. This didn't take as long as I thought it did. Because I was already done by episode 4, and I'm like, the fuck. So, yeah, no, this is definitely, that definitely took me by surprise. But I think it's also proven to be quite nice because I've been able to finally get on with some more streaming sides for Star Citizen, which is pretty cool. Content for it, I don't know. I need to actually probably make a separate channel or something stupid just to go into that element, because that's where I feel like I'm probably going to be able to do something with it. Ugh. But anyway, I've been rambling now for over 10 minutes, so let me just go into summarization of certain things. So, in regards to the future in terms of content, the moment primarily it's going to be releasing the Ostfront content. We're going to be continuing BattleTech, and obviously I'm going to be rendering and uploading all of the videos on Hearts of Iron 4 when I get around to doing so. So that's going to be the cool thing. And obviously, as time, we are approaching the sort of end period of Hearts of Iron 4. So there is going to be a point where that series will finish and a new one may be on the way, or it may be decided to go on the way. It's been a long time in terms of recordings since I've made any Hearts of Iron 4 content. So I've definitely taken my breather from that, which is nice. But obviously, there is other things as well we want to do. So, like, this channel is never, it's not a dead, I think the biggest perk, but also the biggest pitfall of this channel is that it's kind of a variety channel. I never stick around with one particular thing, which is why probably I struggle to do things with Star Citizen, because it's like, as much as I would love to just do nothing but Star Citizen, my brain and my whatever just doesn't seem to, like, creativity-wise, my brain just does not work in the right way for that, which is not good. Hey-ho. But anyway, so I look forward to seeing more of your comments in the text section down below. And as always, if you have any kind of feedback or any constructive criticism that you can think that can do hopefully well for that one, then do let me know in the comment section down below. I would really love to hear your thoughts on certain things. And if you like to see more of certain things, also let me know on that as well. Like if you want to see more of Ostfront, or if you want to see less of certain things, or if you want to see more of a live Let's Plays or less. It really is, as I said, this is my hobby, but at the same time, I also do this as part also for you as well. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you all in the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. All the best to you. Have a good one.